Hey, what's up YouTube? CharlesLane27 here, and I'm not much of a fashion guy or a guy that usually does videos on manscaping or, I don't know, like guy beauty tips, I guess, or whatever, or I don't know what the hell you call a beauty tip for a guy. That doesn't make it sound gay, but, hygiene tips, I guess, alright? But anyways, oh fuck, my shirt is inside out. What the hell? Okay, never mind. Ignore that. Okay, so maybe my shirt is, I guess, inside out. I did not notice that. Anyways, so if you're going on a date, real quick, one thing that a girl might complain about is your breath. If it smells. So what you want to do is you want to grab your toothbrush. Alright, I have an Oral-B. I use this because I feel it works better. And then I use the Crest Pro Health. I have that upside down. Yeah, I guess I did. Crest Pro Health. And last but not least, I use water flosser. WATERPIK. And then I also... Oh wait. Oh no wait, that was not the last one. The last part is... Last part is Listerine mouthwash. I usually get the mintier kind, but sometimes I use this kind. This one prevents gingivitis, I think, which is really important, because gingivitis is also another thing that makes your breath smell bad. So first what I like to do is I start off uncapping my toothpaste. Alright. And I don't know how to set this up. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of toothpaste. I have this setting on top of the water flosser, but took some toothpaste, alright. Then, put the cap back on it, alright. As usual, you know, remember to always keep the cap back on unless you want to get hair or dirt or anything in there. I still live with my parents, so I took the share bathroom with them. But anyways, so I just put a little water on there to make it slide around my teeth easier. And just really get it in there. I'm kind of aggressive with lines, not much, a little bit. Top. You want to get your top, your bottom. So you want to get your top, your bottom, and your sides. Alright, so then what I do, now what I do is I take my water flosser, alright, and this is a WATERPIK WP660. I'll probably leave a link in the Amazon to the one in Amazon below. They have a new cordless one out now, but and it's supposed to be adjustable, and that's what I like about this one, is this one's adjustable. I had an older one that I don't use and I threw it away. It was just too painful, and the only way to really adjust the pressure was you had to change the tips. It didn't really have no pressure adjusting controls. So anyways, but yeah, so now I take a little bit of this. I kind of mix it half and half, half hot and half warm. If this is warm, hold on a minute. And this is kind of a pain in the ass because you have so much shit in my parents' bathroom. Screw it, set it on the toilet. So, since mine takes a while to get up here, and I live in a 2-story house, I just run the bathtub for about 30 seconds. And then, until it gets real hot. And then, usually, ow! So that's hot enough to burn my hands, so I think that's about it. And the reason why it's so hot is because this is connected to a boiler, alright? So this gets hot pretty quick. And it gets hotter than usual. It gets hotter than a normal water heater. I also have a water softener too, so I fill it up about as full as I can get it, really. And when I set it in there, and then another thing I like to do is I take a cap full of this. So I use 2 capfuls of this, alright? This Listerine. I'm going to set this down here. Oops. So take 1 capful and put it in the water, and I mix it in there so that way, because it might kind of cut open your gums a little bit, that's alright, it's not going to hurt anything. Sorry for the camera wobbling. Usually I have my tripod, but I didn't want to go through all that work just to set a tripod up in the bathroom. And then, so then I turn it on. Oh shit. And the valve was open. Okay, so then I open up the valve and then has a little bit of pressure coming in there. But I just go like this. Pick around there. I go tooth by tooth. So sometimes I use the whole thing, depends on how bad it is. Okay, and it appears that I got a little bit on the lens. Sorry about that. toilet paper. Alright, so then I take some of this. I usually take the rest of this thing. Sometimes dump it out. Whatever. I'm going to take another cap full of mouthwash. Well, let's start with mouthwash. It's going the wrong way. And then I rinse it out with that. I rinse with that. This will kill the bacteria in my mouth, and it'll also it'll also it burns a little bit. It'll also kill the bacteria, any odor-causing bacteria. For one, that may be causing your bad breath. It'll kill the gingivitis. It'll also give it that fresh minty kind of smell. And that's pretty much it. So for now, and then what I like to do is I just use some Mentos. So this is the gum. I do not recommend you use the gum. I just use the regular Mentos, the mint kind, the chewable kind, the kind that are supposed to be a mint. This kind. As you can see, that's not the gum. I just use the gum container because it's easier than carrying the paper tubes around. It's more convenient to save these. I just literally bought a pack of this stuff, and I used to chew the gum because I thought it was being effective, and then somebody said my mouth smelled like rotten eggs or like rubber or something like that. So that's one of the good tips is just don't use gum. All right, just use Mentos. Mentos are the best, and they smell like an actual mint. They're so far as from what I've my experiences, I've tried every mint out there, and I think that Mentos is the best. And you just can't get any better than this. So just use the Mentos. Don't use the Mentos gum. Ignore the gum part. Yeah, ignore that. And just get one of the containers, dump the gum out, and then get I think it takes 5 or 6 of these things. About 4.5 to 5 tubes. 5 tubes of Mentos. Paper tubes, that is. And then fill this. And then every once in a while, I take one and, or a couple. Pop one in my mouth. And you're good to go. And keep your breath. It'll literally keep your breath fresh all day long. Trust me, it works. It was one of the things I was lacking when a girl came out to me, and they look at me weird, like, what's the smell? So I just try to keep these in my pocket. Sometimes I wear a leather jacket in the fall or in the winter. Not in the summer months though, it's too hot. But yeah, so I hope that helps. There's my tip for the day. Thinking about going a little bit into hygiene, but yeah, I figured that would kind of help. So I haven't really seen any videos on how to keep breath fresh on YouTube, so I figured I'd just do that for you. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you get all the notifications. And I'll keep you guys updated as usual. Thanks for watching. Charles Lane 27 out.